Welcome to the Permian Basin chapter. This will be our third video. Today we'll be going over five-man mechanics. We'll be going over a few plays here. So we'll start with a opening kickoff. Here we go. Got lined them up. Watch, make sure none of them go back behind. This one is really close right here as he's running down. They're allowed to run down, but we got to make sure that they do not cross over that back line. He was really close, but we'll go with a good no call. Now, right when he touches the ball, line judge, we need you to start winding the clock. As you see, he gets about 5 yards before we start winding it. Also, good rule of thumb, stay out here on the sideline. If he ends up fumbling right here and they start coming back and you're on the field, you're going to get caught in no man's land, so we don't want that to happen. So let's make sure that we stay up in the white. Good job of our headline judge holding ground and starting to go once he seen him getting to where he was threatened. So it was a good job. I don't know if y'all saw that or not, but watch down here on the bottom of the screen. He's watching all his blocks in here, doing a great job of that. Now he goes, okay, I got to go if he breaks it. So good job on the headline judge on that one. Okay, second play. Got to run. Okay. We snapped from the 39. Line to gain is the 40. Now look where our headline judge is and look where our line judge is. So he's got a first down. He's got him short. But if you watch, at first, as he's clearing the pile, both officials are in front of the line to gain. And then our headline judge floats back behind the 40 and our line judge stays in front. We need to be, especially when it's this close, be pinching in if it's going to be close to the first down. In this case here, if I'm the coach over here, I'm going, hey, it's a first down. And then this one's over here going, oh, wait a minute, he's got it short. So it just causes undue necessary controversy with the coaches and things getting this is early in the game, so we want to try to avoid that. So let's make sure that we're both lined up together. And if that first down marker's going to be in question, let's pinch in. Let's ask the umpire for the ball. Let's get down at our feet and then let the referee, let him make that decision if it's short or not. But in this case, it doesn't look good with one in front and one behind. Like I said, I know it's early in the game, but if this was the fourth quarter and this is a scoring drive, this could be a major issue. So let's try to avoid that at all costs. Okay, here on this play, we got quarterback's gonna scramble and run, breaks across. Good job, umpire, getting skinny. Back judge on this one here as it starts, everything's flowing this way. Let's move down this line and get set in here so we can watch this goal line a little better. Our line judge, he's about 9 yards away where all this action's happening. So if you're set in here, you're going to get a better view of the tackle and the action here at the goal line. As you see, he gets tackled right at the goal line. Now we got all these players here. If we was right here, we'd have a better look. Good deal here is he does have a pretty good look back inside as there's nobody blocking his view. Now we'll go live with it. You've came up, back judge, and then our line judge come up. I would like to see you make communication with him, be a little slower in giving that signal. That way we know that it's a touchdown, because if he has him down a half yard short, you didn't see that from the distance from where you are at in relation to where he was tackled. So let's be a little slower on going up. and wait and just make communication with our uh, line of scrimmage guys, because remember, they got forward progress, so if he can help us out with if it was a touchdown or not. And typically whenever they cross in here, if he's not back here, we'll give that signal, but if he's there, let's wait and let him signal that. Get a little better view of it here as he's scrambling around and comes in. You can see the tackle at the goal line a little better. Good job with all the blocks. Watch this guy coming back up. Good block. Then he gets tackled right there. So see, he had a good view of it. Back judge, if you had been over here more closer to the hashes, you would have had a little good view. But if you see, it is pretty tight as he's coming down from the camel hangers. I cannot see if his knee's down before the ball crosses from the back side here. Should have a better view coming in here. We don't have a great view coming in this way because of all the players. So we've got to communicate with our line of scrimmage guys on plays like this. All right, here we go. We got a swinging gate. This is not a scrimmage kick formation. Referee, you're in scrimmage kick formation. We need to stay back out like you was on the previous play where you was in a regular play. Back judge, when they line up this more, we'd like to see you lined up more over here. That way, in this situation, we're going to count as a back judge. We're going to make sure we have 50 through 79 on the line of scrimmage because we got to have at least 5. If they are not in scrimmage kick formation, this could be a play coming. So we got to make sure that we got 5, 50 through 79. Umpire is typically what he looks for, but in this case, with them all spread out here, we're going to go over here and we're going to help out with that. And then any plays that come over this way, we can kind of help out better with any action that's going on right here. If they do swing it back or throw a pass to this guy in the tip, he will have it. He'll have this end guy. He'll be able to help you more with it. And then we can just float down the end line to help with it. In this case, we got a bad snap. Referee, use a little close to the action. If they would have picked up and run, you're going to be just, you see that coming, you may want to drop back just a little bit further. Keep that cushion just like back judges would on a deep pass. On this kickoff, we got it going to the corner. Coming up, we got the wind. We got it coming. He gets hit about the 28. Gets drove back, killing the clock. Good job of referee and line judge on killing it and holding your position. We do not want to fall back with them. That was a great job on that. The only thing I would say after that is line of scrimmage guys, we want to be watching this action still. As you see here, we're turning after we kill it. We still don't have separation. Here comes up our umpire, and we're turning to get a ball, but we still have mixed colors. Let's stay on this action just a little bit longer. As he's coming up, he's got a little ways to go, so we'll be able to get the ball into him. So just be a little slower on getting the ball in, guys. We need to make sure we don't have nothing happen with when we still got guys all tangled up. Rewind this a little bit. I want to show this. Notice this mechanic by our umpire on this play. You notice he's in, checking for subs. It looks like he's starting to wave him off now. And he's backing out. Umpires, this is a great mechanic. As you see, now he's counted. He's got 11, letting the referee know. But if they run up here and do a snap, he doesn't have his back turned to the line of scrimmage. So this is a great job by the umpire backing out. He cleared his space and then backed out to where he's to his spot. And that's a great job on the mechanic on that. That's what we want to see. And also, if you noticed, whenever he was up here at the line of scrimmage, run it back real quick. He's standing there. He's got his arms down waiting on the center. Even if the center was up here, that's what we want to see, and him holding the center. A lot of guys I see got the iron cross with the referee. The referee will be the only one that'll have the iron cross, and then when he's going to wave you off to drop it. So you don't have to, as an umpire, have an iron cross up. You're just going to hold the center. Even if a player comes back behind and the referee don't see it, you're still going to just hold up the center and just tell the referee, hey, we got a sub, we got a sub. So in this case, this is a great job by this umpire of getting waved off. Now he's back, cleared his space. You seen when he turned and looked, backed out, counted his 11, and now he's getting set. Okay. Bag judge, I'd like to see up just a little bit more on this. Your initial starting position is right now, you're about 9 yards behind him, which is good. But as that ball's bouncing coming up, I'd like to see you start to move over here just a little bit. That way you have a good angle of when he actually catches the ball or makes contact with the ball. Next, we threw our beanbag into this area. I'd like to see you run up here. And as you're watching, because right now you're watching all this blocking right in here. Once he's caught the ball, you're releasing him to your wings in whichever way. In this case, it's going to be to this guy. So you're now watching blocks happening in here. But when you throw your beanbag up in here, as these guys are running across, that could cause them to step on it, cause a slipping hazard for them guys. So you know where he caught it. Let's just run up and drop our beanbag and get it close to the spot, okay? Now as we're getting this, good job of the line judge or headlines falling back and getting it. All right. Okay. Got a hit, a fumble, and the ball is out. Back judge, you do not give this signal. It's his spot, he's got it. Well ago, you don't know if he was throwing a beanbag or if he had him down. So on this side, we will not call that. Headline judge, you're turning to get a ball already. Once again, let's stay on this action and watch what's happening in here and help out. I do like how the bag judge, how the bag judge comes up in, killing the clock. Good job. This guy right here, our line judge, he's going to have fumble recovery or what we have, and then he will report. Now, when the referee asks back judge, you can report to him over the radio. We have a completed pass, fumble recovered by the defense. But running up here and pointing, and earlier too, it looked like you threw a beanbag. That will not be your beanbag. That'll actually be for the line judge. We don't want you firing a beanbag from halfway across the field up into there. So that's this guy's call. Play 19. Referee, this is a good job of helping out with the forward progress. You stayed turned, looking at the action, put your hand up. That indicates for these guys coming back to where the spot is, because he got drove all the way back here. So that was a good job of, one, getting the spot, because you got a lot of action coming at you. So I like how you turned, kept watching the action, put your hand up to help where the spot is. That way they can get on you, and then you never let these guys go. Great job, referees. That's what we're looking for on a play like this. Stay on that action like that, and then help out with that spot. Play 21. Okay. Umpire, good job of backing out again. Now you've turned, cleared, you got the second wave. Bag judge, We want to find that ball off the kicker's foot and where we think it's going to land. It takes a lot of practice. It takes a lot to get used to. But the ball is now hit and bouncing right in here. So you're watching this action. We need to know if the ball's getting touched over here. So we're going to let these guys go. Our line judge will pick up this on the back side. We're trying to concentrate, make sure that we don't have any illegal touching going on in this area, or if somebody's blocked into it or what's happening. So now, as the ball is coming dead, you're about 7-8 yards away and walking up into it. Let's have a little more hustle getting to the ball, back judges. So when that ball's on the ground, when they put it up, we need to be within a couple yards, and let's get that thing shut down so we don't have anything crazy happen. So as we see right here, the ball bounced next to that guy and then bounced back, but we were watching the action over here. So a little more urgency. Let's pull up and let's get in. Now this is a great job by the umpire picking up this illegal low block. Back judge, that was your key. I've never seen you pull a flag or throw on it, because on this play right now, you have all action happening out in this area. We have nothing else to look at as far as this goes, and this is our indicator. Back judges, that's what we're looking for. Line judge in this case has got the front blocking here in front of the runner. Referee's watching this backside. Umpire is turning, and he's got this level of action going on right here. Our headline judge he's kind of help on this backside with stuff. Back judges, this is our responsibility in here. And this is a spot foul for low block. Our umpire, luckily, he got that one. That's a big one. That's a safety foul. We want to get those every time. So we need to be really looking in on that action. But I do like your hustle at the end of the play, trying to get over and help get things sorted out. But in this case, our umpire, he was able to turn and pick up that low block and bail the back judge out on this play. Good job by the umpire. Back judges, just remember, we have this blocking up in the front, up in this area. We're looking for holding and low blocks. So let's make sure that we're on top of that. This will be our last play. So we got a rollout, we got a block. I liked it, low block. I believe that was legal. Now we do have our quarterback coming this way. Referee, I'd like to see you coming just a little faster. You're kind of falling back and out and around. Let's come down and kind of get back, because we know all the action's coming this way. I like you keeping your depth though. Line of scrimmage, you held your line. Good job. Block out here in front. Guy there, he sees it coming. He's pretty tended to. He was bracing for it. We're gonna call that good. But now we have a ball thrown out of bounds. Here's our line of scrimmage. Ball crosses and lands somewhere right here. With that ball, not knowing if it made it back to the line of scrimmage, that would be intentional grounding. So line judge or head line judge, if it's your side, line of scrimmage guys, let's say, you need to be looking, did we have a receiver in the area? If we did, we need you pointing at that guy so that we can say, hey, we had a receiver in the area. Again, we're turning to get a ball. Keep our action out here. If we did not have a player in the area, line of scrimmage guys, we need you sprinting towards the referee. That will let him know, hey, wherever he threw that ball, I need to get to that spot, because I think we're going to have intentional grounding. So if he sees you running at him, that's good. But in this case, I'd want to see you coming out and pointing to a receiver saying, hey, we had a receiver in the area, so therefore they do not have intentional grounding. That will let everybody, all the other officials know, hey, so if this coach over here says, hey, that was intentional grounding. The ball didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Say, well, coach, there's a player in the area. He was pointing at him. And then that will dissolve any issues that we may have at that point. So in this case, point at him. And if we don't have it, we need to get hooking it. I mean, say, oh, ball didn't make it back. I don't have a receiver, and take off running to the referee. Because as a referee, when you see a line of scrimmage guy running at you, in this case, you know we got intentional grounding. You're going to try getting up here to where the ball was thrown, so we can drop a flag. Because that's going to be a spot foul and loss of down. All right, that's all I have for today. Once again, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to reach out to me at pbcovp@gmail.com. Or guys in the chapter, you've got my number. Feel free to call me if you'd like to discuss any of these more, and we'll surely go over them. Appreciate you guys' time. We'll talk soon.